Welcome aboard, everybody, and welcome back to the Legend of Dragoon. In today's episode, I'm getting my revenge. I took the optional boss a little too lightly, and I learned my lesson, so I got back to where we were for the most part. I think there's a couple of slight differences, like just mainly in additions. Kongol has his final edition. Gust of Wind Dance, and then I went ahead and pre-swapped out Hashel before this fight, before we got here. So now, just kind of go over what the game plan is. I am going to put a single, not amulet. What is the item? No, the talisman, not the amulet. The talisman prevents instant death attack. I'm gonna put that on. I guess I'm gonna have to put it on Albert, and then we'll see if we can boost his damage a little bit. No, sorry, no. Thought that was a different one based off the icon. Alright, talisman, and then I don't think there's anything else we can really give him. So no. Definitely need the bandit ring for Kongol. I don't think we need anything other than what we got for Miranda. I think my inventory is roughly the same. So now let's make our way in here. We've already seen all this, so we're just gonna blitz through it. I'm not gonna really narrate it with my horrible voiceovers. Come on. Oh wait, hold on. Can I do this? Yeah, I can speed it up. And slow it down. I think I slowed it down. It looks like it's running at correct speeds. Yeah, that's a cool feature of Severed Chain. You can speed the game up by hitting plus or minus. That's some pitiful damage. Oh wow, I can't believe I messed that up. Oh. We're not going to give him the chance to do his all-out attack. And we'll just attack with this. There we go. That's more like it. I'll pick it up. I know it's useless. Yeah. Can I speed it up even faster? Yeah, I can. Good. Oh, that's way too fast. That's still too fast. Okay. Without fight. Whatever. Let's just wipe these guys out. Since we can't use it in the boss fight, let's just use the Black Rain magic item. This should hopefully wipe them out. I would say so. That's a lot more respectable magic damage. Okay. Let's get this item. And this time, we're going to do the smart thing, and we're going to save. So while they put it there, wish I could tell that to my past self. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Gonna get married. Okay. Alright, back to regular speed. So I think my strategy in this is going to be have probably Albert just defend a little bit, and then we're gonna let I think Miranda's Dragoon spells here should be able to absolutely destroy. I don't think they're going to one-shot any of the sections of the boss. But, you know, we'll find out. Okay. So, Gates of Heaven. So, we're just going to do Star Children. I don't think we've seen her Gates of Heaven spell. Well, this will be the boss fight to use it because, you know, this dude hits like a truck, apparently.
Star Children! Stop! Stop!
Yeah, respectable damage. I think a magic item probably would do more damage. Yeah. Okay, another magic attack. So, well, we know Miranda's going to survive this no matter what. That is just such an insane amount of damage. We'll just have Albert on healing duty. Alright. And then Star Children. Ideally, what I might end up doing is once Miranda gets out of her Dragoon, I'll put Albert in and let him use Rose Storm. Just to make the damage for Kongol and him a little bit more bearable.
Star Children! Stop! Stop!
In fact, I might not even let Kongol do the attacking. There's no point in speed downing just one of the things. But what I can do is speed up. No, we'll wait till she gets out of her Dragoon so we can get we'll just guard so that she can get the maximum amount of damage on her magic item usage, because I think we have a couple of light-based elemental magic items. As long as he doesn't use... if I remember correctly, and he targets Miranda... Okay. I was going to say, I don't know if this prevents her from using her Dragoon attack. It does not. So we will hit everyone with Star Children, and then we should have enough time to heal up and block. Because I still don't believe this will kill the helmet. Got very close, and the sword is close to death. So now that she's out of her Dragoon, now she can really shine. Oh, this is the spell that absolutely obliterated us. Hopefully with Kongo blocking, he doesn't die. Still does 1700 damage blocking. That just... What in the world is this boss? I do not remember this boss being that hard. Okay, well... We know Kongo can survive that. Yeah, we definitely got to get Rose Storm out. Just so we have time to breathe. I guess. Let him be next, and he's not. Well, no way that those two survive. Let me guess, this will kill Kongo. Yep. Alright. This might be a wash again. Okay. I mean, I know this is an optional boss, and he's a little bit harder than most normal bosses, but... Alright, as long... The one command I did not need blocked. The one command. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna have to do this without Kongo. It's no point in reviving him and losing a turn just to die. Okay, Albert's still standing after that. Okay. So, Dancing Ray. This is gonna hurt him like a truck. I know it's gonna kill the helmet, might kill the sword. Alright, well now comes the instant death attack, and we can only hope it chooses Albert. I believe it chose Albert? It did. Okay, good. He's good. Okay. Well, he's probably not going to survive that. Definitely not going to survive that. Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, this is probably my only hope here. It still does a lot of damage. Alright. Only got 2 Angel Prayers, so if we can get Albert up, he can transform into a Dragoon. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Yes! That's all we needed. Alright. So this makes us resist all damage by half. just for 3 of Albert's turns. And because he's so slow, if you have 2 fast characters, you'll really be able to take advantage of that half damage. Okay. Now that... Oh, perfect. Okay. So... trying to think what would be the best option here. I don't know what would be the best choice here, so we're gonna go with the lizard, and we'll definitely kill the sword. I don't know if we'll kill the armor here. No, we didn't kill the armor, so he's gonna do the instant death attack. It looks like he chose Albert again, which Albert should just brush this off. Nope, he chose Miranda. So now it's just up to Albert and him not being able to heal. Well. I don't see Albert winning this by himself. It's gonna be real close. It's really... He might survive this? Yes, he does. Okay, well, we've won. I think. This should do enough to kill. Yep, that's it. Whew. Man, it sucks that Miranda and Congo didn't get any XP, but it is what it is. There's a little bit of a level gap, but it's okay. It's nothing compared to a normal playthrough. I cannot complain that people bear grudges against me. See, right there, she says, oh, well, I guess she says against me, referring to her being a Dragoon. So you get the Armor of Yore and the Panic Bell. You heal everybody up. Just enough where we can get to the top. Alright, so the item you get there is the Soul Eater, which boosts Dart's attack to the maximum, but it's, as you can read the description, it says powerful, but HP decays each turn. You lose 1/10 of your HP every turn. The only way to combat it and just make Dart busted is to give him the Soul Eater and then the Therapy Ring, which regenerates 1/10 of your HP per turn. And so it just basically makes Dart do double the amount of damage that he would normally after damage calculations and stuff. It is definitely worth it if you just want to have fun, but it does kind of trivialize the most normal fights. Alright, so now we're going to get out of here. And then let's... Too early on that last one. Alright. So that's the big thing with Kongol. He has absolutely no magic defense, as we just saw. Like, they were hitting for 3, like that. And I mean, that boss is not meant to be fought when I did it, probably. You're really supposed to come back towards at the end, or towards the end of Disc 4, when you're able to come back and visit everywhere, and you're probably significantly higher level. But it's completely doable, and it would have been much easier had I played with Miranda, Maru, and Rose, just because they have such high magic defense, and they're fast. It would have been a wash. Nice. Alright. Can Kongo equip the armor of Yor? He can. And that boosts his magic defense by 9, but lowers his physical by 50. Ah, man, I just don't think that's worth, or by 40, not 50, sorry. I think only the men can equip the armor of Yor. Actually, I think only... Okay, everybody but Haschel, I think. Yep, so we will give Albert the armor to Yor, since we're going to be using him for a little while. Alright, and once we get to the top, I'm probably going to call it there, because I kind of rushed getting here, and did a quick recording session, so for the sake of expediency, we're just going to nuke these guys using items that I don't want. We'll just use Burning Wave. That's why magic is OP. You can just wipe the floor with pretty much anybody. Okay, one singular Yeti. Oh yeah, we're gonna have another fight before we get out of this zigzag. Like, I think that singular zigzag screen is like one of the longest screens in the game because it has such a high encounter rate. And we'll just go ahead and use the gravity grabber. Where the other pillar comes down from the sky, I don't know, but magic, man. Alright, let's heal up before we go any further, because let's rest a little. One more fight for the road, huh? Alright. Let's get through. And it's going to be the normal trifecta. I think you can encounter the mammoth here. I don't remember if I did. I was really hoping that would one shot. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna. This definitely shouldn't kill. Crap. Well, now he's just gonna do that. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Hey, Hatch will hit level 32, I bet. Alrighty. Let's go into Velweb, and then we'll end the episode. Here we are at the capital city, Velweb. The Seven Towers. Is Diaz waiting for us somewhere in there? That is the Tower of the Seven Dragoons. The throne of the Holy Emperor is underneath there. We are standing at the legendary place where humans began their liberation. I wonder if it's an abominable place as well. You think too much. It's the same as Cadessa, isn't it? When you drag the past around, you can't walk anywhere. It is true, Maru. The Forbidden Land that was the royal capital of the Wingleys. And this Velweb is a mere historic ruin. Yeah. We can do nothing but settle for the present. Alrighty. And that's where we're going to end today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like what you're seeing, please like and comment down below. I try and respond to every single comment. If you really like what you're seeing, I'd love for you to subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.